When I came to Kent State, there's so many people and so many different experiences, and it can be really overwhelming, and I found I really just wanted to find a family and people who cared about me just as much as I cared about them.
I really didn't have any thoughts about joining a sorority until my roommate was like, hey, you should come through recruitment with me. And she kind of dropped out, and somehow I stayed with it and ended up being, in the cliche way that they all say, kind of the best decision you made. And I ended up enjoying my time in my sorority way, way more than I did as a student athlete at the time.
Get involvement on campus. I've done so many things that I wouldn't have done otherwise if I didn't join a sorority, like community service and interacting with other fraternities and sororities.
I heard a lot of great things about Greek life and how it really helped people and find their friends and find just family to have.
So it was something I wanted to learn more about, and I thought what a great opportunity to be around a group of women once a week, impacting change and sort of expanding beyond my own horizons and learning from others.
It's really informed a lot of the decisions I've made whenever I'm feeling really down or really frustrated with the world. A lot of the times I revisit the Delta Gamma Article 2, which is our creed, and I remind myself of how I'm building character, how I'm becoming culturally aware, how I'm fostering high ideals of friendship among women, and so that has really informed a lot of my decisions in my adult life.
It's definitely offered me a lot of opportunity for leadership, so whether it be just taking on smaller positions, like mentoring younger members.
My daughters will know that I'm a member of a sorority, and I can share that with them, and I can pass that along to them and talk about what that has meant in my journey at Kent State and the friendships that I've made and the bonds and the connections that hopefully they'll do when they get older, but at least they'll have me to talk about it with.
My freshman year, second semester, I decided to study abroad. The girls welcomed me back with open arms, and were all excited to hear about my experiences, even if I hadn't really gotten to know them before I left.
Right before I graduated, I was really nervous, but I came out to them. I think that might be my favorite memory. And none of them cared. They were all you're dating someone? And it was they never skipped a beat when I told them. They love me no matter what.
Living in a house with 32 women is crazy and is a journey, I would say. It's fun. It's something that I will never regret, and I'm so happy that I chose to do so. I was never alone. I had all my friends by my side 24/7, and it was the best experience of my life.
I had actually went through breast cancer a couple years ago, and some of the first people to reach out to me were my sorority sisters from college, some of whom I hadn't spoken to in years.
Support, and that support means something different to every sister and in every moment. So it could be something as simple as having a conversation like, how are you? But really, how are you?
Sisterhood is knowing that every single member of DZ loves me and I love them, and they have my back just like I have theirs.
To be in a community of women that are able to lift each other up even if we don't feel our best selves.
And I'm thinking empowerment, and not just someone empowering you to do something, but discovering that on your own.
It's also been another source of community and a place where I've stayed connected and got involved in the community through those relationships and connections of my sorority.
You have to find out for yourself, because that's what I did. I was on the fence about joining, and then once I talked to actual chapter women and found out what their experiences were I knew that that was just something that I really wanted in my life.
I would encourage those students to really look at the values of those organizations and the values of the members of those organizations that they see and get to interact with.
Just remaining open and trying things and trying the process, seeing if it is for you.
Think back to the conversations that you've had with the women, and if you feel genuinely that you've been talking to your long-lost best friends, then that is definitely the place for you, and you'll meet even more amazing people than just through recruitment. Once you join, it's one of the best things ever.
And it's not so much about the chapter accepting who you are. It's more about you're shopping for you. So I think it's more about what am I looking for?
Think about ways that you want to grow, and you will find it in that community. And take a risk. Be willing and open to meet new people and to try new things. And I can tell you that it's changed my life having this great community behind me, and also it's ways to give back. And that's really, it serves purpose, and it serves what our core values are at our institution.